Hello everyone, welcome to Ganesh Gurukul and this is Yogesh Garg. In this video, we are going to discuss JEE Advanced 2020 Paper 1 question number 6. And what we have in this question, consider all the rectangles lying in the given region and you can see this is a set Cartesian product where x belongs to 0 to pi by 2, where x is between 0 and pi by 2 including both the ends, and y is between 0 and 2 sine 2x, and having one side on the x-axis. So one side of the rectangle is on the x-axis. The area of the rectangle which has a maximum perimeter among all such rectangles is. So we have to maximize the perimeter of this rectangle. We have to find the perimeter first of all in terms of x. We have to maximize it. And how to maximize any expression? Let's say for matter. To maximize any expression, we have to differentiate it and equate it to 0. Find the value of x for which it is maximum. Then replace that particular value of x in the function itself. You will get the maximum or the minimum value also. It gives us the minimum value. So we have to check by either by the double derivative method or by comparing. So now, what we will do? We are going to find the expression for perimeter and how to go about it. We will use this concept that x is between 0 and pi by 2 and y is between 0 and sine 2x. So sine 2 sine 2x. Fine. And we will find the expression for perimeter in terms of x. Now let us make a rough figure to understand the question. Draw a Cartesian graph. First of all, we will draw a Cartesian graph. So this is a Cartesian graph. X is between 0 and pi by 2. So it is not on the negative side. It is on the positive side. 0 and pi by 2. So x is between at any point between 0 and pi by 2. And they are not just one x, there are 2 points. Okay. One side lying on the x-axis. The figure must be of this nature. Figure must be of this nature. Let us say this is x1, comma 0. Point A, x1, comma 0. Point B, x2, comma 0. And this is C and this is D. What must be this D and what must be this C? Think for a minute. Think for a moment. What must be this point C and what must be this point D? Point D must be x1, comma x. Obviously, x coordinate will be the same. As this is a rectangle, one other side is lying on the x-axis. Another two sides must be parallel to y-axis. So this is x1, comma 2 sine 2x1. 2 sine 2x1. Because value of y is 2 sine 2x1. Y is varying between 2 sine 0 and 2 sine 2x. So 0 to 2 sine 2x. Coordinate of C will be x2, comma 2 sine 2x2. Now, what to do further? First of all, we have to figure out a relation between A and B. And why so? Because expression for perimeter is perimeter px. Let us say perimeter function of x. Okay, fine. Perimeter function of x. So px is 2ab plus 2ad. Now 2ab is 2 into x2 minus x1. And what is 2ad? 2ad is length of AD is 2 sine 2x1. Okay, so 2 sine 2x1 to 2 into 2 sine 2x1. So if I have to make it a function in x1 only, so I have to figure out any relation between x1 and x1. Now how to go about it? How to find a relation between x2 and x1? See, what we can observe, length of AD and BC must be same. AD is 2 sine 2x1 and BC is 2 sine 2x2. AD and BC, they must be equal. So AD is 2 sine 2x1 and BC is 2 sine 2x2. Eliminate this 2 from both the sides. You will have sine 2x1 is equal to sine 2x2. And I hope you must have studied this in trigonometry that if 2 sine 2x1 is equal to 2 sine 2x2, we can say 2x1 is equal to n pi plus minus 1 to the power n into alpha, and over here alpha is 2x2. Now divide this whole equation by 2. We will get, divide this whole equation by 2. You will get x1 is equal to n pi by 2 plus minus 1 to the power n x2. So we have this relation between x1 and x2. Now, obviously, n cannot be equal to 0. x1 cannot be equal to x2. Let us say put n is equal to 1. For n is equal to 1. For n is equal to 1. We will have a relation x1 is equal to pi by 2 plus minus 1 to the power 1. It will be minus 1 only x2. So x1 is equal to pi by 2 minus x2, or x2 is equal to pi by 2 minus x1. So we have this relation between x2 and x1 as well. We have this relation, between x2 and x1. Now just replace this expression, just replace this term in px1. You will get px1 as 2x2 minus x1. So x2 is this pi by 2 minus x1, minus x1 it is pi by 2 minus 2x1, plus it is 4 into sine 2x1 plus 4 sine 2x1. So this is pi minus 4x1 plus 4 sine 2x1. This is your px1. So its derivative will be differentiated. We will get derivative of pi is 0, minus 4x1 is minus 4, plus 4 sine 2x1 is, it is 8 sine 2x1. This should be equal to 0. Sorry, I am sorry, it is not sine 2x1, it is cos 2x1. Derivative will be cos 2x1. 2 cos 2x1, and we have this 4, so it will be 8. From this we will have cos 2x1 is equal to half. Now we have to think that if x is between 0 and pi by 2, x1 is between 0 and pi by 2, so 2x1 will be between 0 and pi. So if 2x1 is between 0 and pi, what are the possible values of cos 2x1? What are the possible values of 2x1? So that cos 2x1 is equal to half. Think for a moment. What are the possible values? So they are pi by 6. 2x1. I am saying for 2x1. 2x1 can be equal to pi by 3. I'm sorry, it is pi by 3. And another one is for this 2x1 is equal to for 2x cos 2x1 is equal to half, right? Let us draw the graph instead. To understand it, let us draw the graph. A rough graph, it will be sufficient. Of cos y, let us say cos z in between 0 and pi. So it is equal to half at 2 points. Fine, it is equal to half at 2 points. Yes, this is pi I was correct. I was going correct. 2x1 is equal to pi by 3, and 2x1 is also equal to pi minus pi by 3. I don't wish to increase the length of this video, so I am not explaining this. You can understand this by yourself. So 2x1 is equal to pi by 3. From this, x1 is equal to pi by 6, or x1 is equal to, from this we will get pi by 3. So there are two possibilities, but we don't know which is the maximum and which is the minimum. I don't suggest to differentiate it again to find it out. And we can also, it is not that difficult. We can also use double derivative to comment which will give us maximum or minimum value. So double derivative of p dash x1 we have again differentiated. So p double dash x1 will be equal to minus derivative of minus 4 is 0, 8 cos 2x1, so its derivative will be minus 16 sine 2x1. Its derivative is minus 16 sine 2x1. So it should not be 2x1 is equal to pi minus pi by 3. It should not be this pi minus pi by 3. I am making some mistake over here. It should not be pi minus pi by 3, because for pi minus pi by 3, yes, I am making a mistake. I'm sorry, I am making a mistake. It should be 2 pi minus pi by 3. It should be 2 pi minus pi by 3. 2x should be equal to 2 pi minus pi by 3, and from this we will get 4 pi by 3, 5 pi by 3, and divided by 2, 5 pi by 6. So x1 either equal to 5 pi by 6 or x1 is equal to 5 pi by 6. Okay, so there are two possibilities for x1. X1 can be either equal to pi by 6 or 5 pi by 6. But eventually we have to reject this. This will be rejected. Why? Because x1 has to be between 0 and pi by 2. So this is going to be rejected. X1 is equal to pi by 6 is, we will accept this. X1 is equal to pi by 6. Okay. Because if we will be using this double derivative method, for both of the values we will be getting the maximum, because double derivative is negative. Okay. So it is of no utility. X1 is equal to pi by 6. Just replace this expression in to find the area. Area is AB into AD. AB into AD is the area. Now AB will be x2 minus x1, and AD will be 2 sine 2x1, either 2 sine 2x1 or 2 sine 2x2. So 2 sine x2 minus x1 will be x2 was pi by 2 minus x1. Okay. So pi by 2 minus x1 pi by 2 minus 2x1, and 2 sine 2x1 will be 2 sine 2 into x1. This is pi by 6. Okay. So if we replace x1 was pi by 6, so 2x1 will be pi by 3. Pi by 2 minus 2x1, replace x1 over here. 2x1 will be pi by 3. Pi by 2 minus pi by 3 into 2 sine pi by 3, and that is root 3. Okay, sine pi by 3, sine 60 degree is root 3 by 2. 2 sine 2 into root 3 by 2 is root 3 only. Pi by 2 minus pi by 3 is pi by 6. Pi by 6 into root 3. And we can simplify it further. It is pi by 3 into 2 into root 3. This root 3 will eliminate this root 3, and answer will be pi by 2 root 3. I have done it final steps in a little haste because I don't wish to increase the length of the video, but I hope it is clear to everyone. And you can repeat, you can move it a little bit, fast forward it to again revisit the concepts. Okay, it was not difficult in the final step. It was just plain calculation. Okay, main gist of the question I have explained it very slowly and comfortably. I hope this concept was clear to everyone. Okay, so stay tuned, keep watching Garit Gurukul, and we will meet in another video.